In this tutorial, you'll be taught how to create a rose with a common tool, duct tape. We're going to be creative with the simple items to construct a beautiful flower. Items that are required to make this rose are colored duct tape, 12-inch fuzzy pipe cleaners or floral wire, scissors, box cutter or X-Acto blade, ruler with measurements in inches, cutting board or surface, and your imagination. Step 1. First we will be concentrating on the stem of the rose. If you choose to use pipe cleaners for your stem, simply fold the pipe cleaner in half and twist it to give it some support for the petals. This will give you a 6-inch stem. If you choose to work with floral wire, then measure 12 inches of wire with your ruler and cut it with your scissors. With the cut floral wire, bend it in half so you have a 6-inch stem. To give your stem some color, cut a section of green colored duct tape that is about 5 3/4 inches. Place the wire at one end of the tape lengthwise and roll it until it is completely covered. Step 2. Now to work on the petals for your rose. Pick your personal favorites for your petal and green for the stem if you're using floral wire. Roll your chosen color of duct tape onto the cutting board, sticky side down. Take the ruler and measure 2.5 inches on the tape and cut the tape with your box cutter or X-Acto blade. Continue cutting every 2.5 inches until you have about 40 strips of duct tape. Take your first 2.5 strip of duct tape and lay it so the sticky side is facing up. Take a corner of duct tape and fold it inward until there is a fourth of sticky side space remaining along the opposite side and flatten it. Now take the corner with the remaining fourth of sticky space and fold it inward until you can place both sticky sides together and press down. After all the folding, it should look like a pentagon. Continue doing this with all your strips of duct tape until all the petals are complete. Construct the flower. Take a petal and your stem and align the top with the side of the petal just so that it's mostly consumed by the sticky side and roll the petal over the stem. Take another petal and place it opposite to the previous petal. Take 2 more petals and place one each in between the open space of the previous petals. Continue adding petals evenly around the open spaces between the previous petals while gradually increasing the height to give the flower some depth. When you finish, you should have a fully constructed duct tape rose, just in time for Valentine's Day. Now let's review the steps. Make a stem by using a 12-inch pipe cleaner or floral wire and bend them in half. Cut 2.5-inch strips of duct tape and fold them inward to create the petals. Gradually add petals evenly around the stem to make the flower. This project is quite simple and a nice creative way to show somebody that you care. Anybody can buy a flower, but it takes real uniqueness and imagination to make somebody a flower, especially out of simple and ordinary household items.